Nagaland Police Service Association kan aji taikan laga 52nd General Conference observe kurise Rodidandron Hall chumikiti made program de khota kura homoy Nagaland laga DGP Rupin Chama pra police kan ge manu advertisement kan olai gina department de kam bisaria kan ge entertain na kuyo bole janai dishi abi details abo
we have become so dependent on technology. I think this is something where we are going wrong. We need to improve on this. I have seen when I was SP Kohima that anything happens, even in cases of robbery, the IOs, they say that scene of crime they accompany. How can that happen? I have gone through the case diaries. They don't even prepare the crime map. Even if some prepare crime map, the north is not indicated, which is mandatory. So, we should not be totally depending on the technology only. We must also do our part.
You all know the court case of this 935 plus this constable's case. Okay, I will not go into details, and since the media is there, I will request please don't ask any questions because it's an internal issue and it's a matter pending with the judicial authority, so I will not answer any questions on this. But we all know that if there is no advertisement, the appointments are likely to be challenged in the courts. Okay, we all know this. Despite that, the unit commanders will keep sending recommendations to us. Why? Don't you understand? I am being very blunt. Na pare ho. So, apne khan laga matha pura sida am khan laga matha pe phalaye. You are just shifting it from your shoulders to our shoulders. Hum khan to sign kare pathai dibo PHU jaisa. PHU bhi na pare ho. Whether it is appointments, whether it is compassionate, whether it is for the landlord and landowners, whether it is contract, whether it is jobs. Tell them na pare ho. Tell them this instance of this court case saying itya to itni na ho jaise the advertisement para hai paru dusra na paru. Why are you just shouldering? One is not shouldering that responsibility. That is one point that I am angry at, or I don't like it. If I use a very much more courteous word, something that I don't like it. Besides that, काम फालतू करे ऐसे तो ना. हमने खान लगा मन में काम करे ऐसे इधर PHU तो भी फाइल करे लगा टाइम. It is just wasting time. It is of no use. Secondly, out of the department, you are giving a false hope to a person in the village. ना ताहे लोगों, हम खान तो डाक परा नाने तो ना. तलाका हत्ते दे तो खान तो ना. Compassionate और मोहरा लगा और landowner लगा. तो खान हत्ते दिवो. They think that DG के जाएगा ना ये DG साइड बोल लो कोई. Now you are wasting money and resources of those poor people in the villages also. Please develop this habit of saying no. Na pare ho, itya court laga judgment ase na pare ho. हाँ, ये तो sign करो ना, हम खान लोगे खाके भी. हाँ, we will send it to PHU whenever the dark is going. However, you please apply whenever there are recruitment, whenever there is advertisement, please apply there. इतु करे लेना, आपने खान लगा काम भी आधा हो जाओ. आज ही कल 4 घंटा काम करे ऐसे कोले तो 1 घंटा ताते पर भी करते हो. वैसा कोई ऐसा. You are just wasting your time dealing with people and giving a false hope. I did this, and this is not, I have not done this only as DGP Nagaland. Even when I was DG President, I used to do this. Sir, ito aneshek kore dibi na, ito na paro. See na, as DG President also I, ito na paro. Sir, कितना है वो? अपने आई खाके अपना लगा पैसा ही वेस्ट करो बोले ऐसे नहीं, ना है भी ना पड़ेगा. If you just tell them it is not going to happen, they will not come. And 2 people, 3 people, 5 people will come to know. Everybody will come to know. इतो रास्ता नहीं. कितना advertisement हो इतो नहीं दे जाले बात. Okay, so please these small things. अच्छा. Then another thing about compassionate appointments thing. This is not a policy I am discussing. Okay. This is sort of a proposal that is being sort of discussed. Last month there was a Supreme Court judgment, I think I posted in the senior officers group also, on compassionate appointments. Okay. Last month there was a judgment of the Supreme Court where there are 26-27 judgments of various kinds on compassionate appointments. I would request all of you to go to that senior, at least the commandants, and you may share it since it is a Supreme Court judgment. Want to share it with the DYSPs and all also. It's an open document. So when I saw that judgment, it says compassionate appointments can be given on 2 grounds, broadly on 2 grounds. One is death of the sole breadwinner in the family. Okay, that is one ground. The other is medical ground. Provided there is a policy. Now in Nagaland we have a policy for death. We don't have a policy for medical work. But at my level, at the level of Joseph, and probably even at your own levels, in your units or your subunits, whatever you call it, we have a big medical problem. Nagaland police is grappling with a big medical problem. Our Dimapur, Shivamogga based units are sort of becoming a dumping ground for people who are sick or infirm. Now, and it's across the ranks. It is not just a constable or an NC, it is up to the rank of even maybe deputy commandant and even SPs also in some cases. Now, it depletes our manpower. Okay, depletes in the sense, say if he is from the 11 NFP, 11 IR in Aboi and he is going to be posted here, 11 IR laga manu jaise, tai aate hai jabo. Some of them are so sick and infirm, they are not able to do anything, even if they are posted in Dimapur. To be very fair to them. Okay, I am not criticizing their illness. Kisi ko bhi koi bhi bimar hoga, everybody will fall sick. Now, we are thinking of a policy which we may propose to the government, where people who are sick and infirm may be allowed, after following some procedures, to take a voluntary retirement or prematurely retire them, and in lieu of them, take their family member. Okay. So in that case, this person is bimar, tai hindi bhi correct. Tai jale talaga bacha, ai jale bacha kam to guru na. So if it happens, it will be a manpower utilization mechanism as well as a welfare mechanism. Okay. So there is no decision. Please media don't misquote or misreport all of this. There is no decision on this, but I want your opinions on what we should include in that, what we should exclude in that. Okay, what are the chances of this policy if we come up with this medical thing? What are the chances of it being misused and how it can be misused? So that if required, if we have to do this, we will plug those gaps so that only the genuine persons get that benefit. Okay, so please be prepared. If you can offer your suggestions, you can send it to IG headquarters, or you can send it to me also by personal WhatsApp. It will be a very good measure. My estimate is that if we propose something and the government does finally agree, we will sort of revive about 700 to 800 manpower. Okay, 700 to 800 manpower. It means at least a battalion strength we will have, fitter ones. And I don't have anything against the ones who are sick. I will also fall sick someday. You will all fall sick. But if he is not able to perform his duty, okay, then much better that the baton passes on to someone else rather than we having a sort of a liability that we have. Okay. So please, on this compassionate thing, you have any suggestions, anything that comes to your mind, please share with us. I will probably, if you want, I will share you a draft that we have. A draft that we have, I have sort of, we shared one to the senior officers earlier, last month. Then based on some circulars of the DOPT, Government of India and all, I have sort of prepared another draft. That draft we can share with you so that you can go through it and come with your views. Okay. But when we are sharing the papers or drafts, again, a serious issue is official communication coming onto the open media. There have been 2-3 instances. Some of you may be aware, some of you may not be aware. We have come down heavily on 2-3 officers who have done this. Inadvertently, or just you are media savvy or you want to share this information you shared, there are certain communications which are not meant to be shared. Whenever it is meant to be shared, we will tell you please share it with everybody. Okay. A small thing that if I tell you this, since the media is also there, or say a month and a half back, this Nagaland police recruitment thing it came out. Okay. We know who did it. We called for his explanation. He will take him to task, that particular officer who shared it. You know what it was?